Hi, I'm Tana Bingo, and I want to take a minute today to talk to the parents. I'm a teen life coach, and been interviewing some young people about just the reality of things that they've been facing in their lives and how they've gotten into drug addiction or being an alcoholic when they're a teenager. And in all honesty, I was there myself, and that was a long, long time ago, and things have not gotten any better. In fact, they've gotten a lot worse. Kids are starting a lot younger these days. There are so many things available. And one of the things that I want to say to you parents is that very often this is going on right under your nose and you have no idea. Your kids are addicted to Oxycontin or heroin or alcohol, and some of the times they're getting these things, many times they're getting them from you. They're getting them out of your medicine cabinets. They're getting them out of your liquor cabinets. And I don't want to say shame on you, but I do want to say shame on us. That we are so wrapped up sometimes in our own lives and our careers and our social things that we're doing and our interests, whether we're off as a dad going hunting or our moms, we're doing whatever it is that we're doing. And we're not paying attention to what our kids are doing. We're not connected with them. They don't feel like they can talk to us. In fact, I'm going to just share with you right now that I have a daughter who's 17 years old right now. And when she was, I think in the 9th grade, she was severely depressed. And she was doing things. She was smoking pot, and she was doing things that I had no idea. I had no idea she was depressed until finally she went away to camp. And one of the older girls said, hey, you need to write a letter to your mom and tell her that you're depressed and you need to get on an antidepressant. I was shocked that I had missed that. I felt horrible. But I was going through something in my own life that I totally was missing out on what my kids were doing. Over the last few years, I've changed and I've learned things and I've started talking to my kids and I've relaxed. And I've started to listen. And I've started to pay attention. And now, at 17, my daughter came to me one afternoon crying with a pregnancy test in her hand because she was pregnant. That isn't something that I really wanted to have happen, but the thing that blessed me so much about that was that she came to me and she felt safe to come and talk to me and tell me that and let me carry that burden with her and figure out what we were going to do about it. And she knew that I wasn't going to judge her, but that I would love her through it. That one thing alone has made all the difference to me, because moving from a place of not even being able to tell me that she was depressed to being able to come to me directly, instead of going and waiting months and months until she couldn't hide it, or instead of going and having an abortion, she felt like she could come and talk to me. And that's just because I've learned that I need to relax, I need to chill out, I need to give them some space. I need to not freak out when they, use bad language or whatever. And I want to tell you and encourage you to please slow down. Please pay attention. Please listen. Ask your kids what they're going through. They're not going to want to talk to you at first if they haven't been talking to you. You're going to have to earn their trust. You're going to have to show them that you care. You are going to have to make an effort to connect. We're missing connection in our society. We're missing connections between husbands and wives. We're missing connections between parents and children, even between siblings. And you guys, we can change this. We can turn this tide. And it always has to start with us, with me. I can change the world. I can change my relationship with my kids, but where does it start? It starts with me. I have to be the change that I want to see in the world. And once I begin to change, then my family begins to change, and then my community begins to change, and eventually, you know what? I really do believe that we can change the world. But let's start at home, and let's start right here in this home, the home of our hearts. And let's be honest with ourselves, and let's begin to love ourselves so that we then can love our children and love all the people that are around us. Everybody's crying out for love, and everybody's crying out for connection. And I want to tell you from firsthand experience that there is hope. And our kids need us to slow down, to say no to some of these other things that we're doing, and we need to pay attention to our kids. And we need to spend time with them and we need to know what's going on with them. But that has to start by them knowing that we care. Thank you so much for watching today.